Okay, this is on the Wheelwright job, number 55209, installed on 421 by Jason. So, I don't know if this is blurry on your end, I guess we'll see. Okay, so we're adding a furnace to this house in the garage, and coil and air conditioner. So if you come in the garage, the homeowner is also the contractor. His name is Steele, but I wrote on the wall, so furnace, and we have filter box, and then return air. So filter box, since it's in the garage, it has to sit 18 inches off the ground. So I just made a 21-inch box so we can put our filter box right to it. Anyway, got furnace, coil, then this transition will go right to the ceiling. So the coil sits to right here, and the transition will go like a 1/4 inch under the ceiling. And then on there, I gave you a 90. Sorry, the wind's blowing my papers. And this is the side view of the 90. And then off of that 90, I gave you 2 squared rounds. Okay, return air, just as it shows. 13.5 by 24. Then I made a flop fitting to 24 by 13.5. Since your joists are only 13.5 apart, that's what we had to do. Come up, same thing, right at the ceiling. Then kind of the same thing, I made a 90 with a squared around. The squared around, since the trusses up there go like this, you don't have as much room on this side, so went from, I just made the squared around flat on this side so we can have more room above the trusses. Anywho, so the supply will go 16-inch round, 14-inch round. The return air will go 20-inch round. So here's the plan. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, and there's north. So this is the garage. This is the entryway. I'll walk through it in a minute with you. But bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. This is now 1 bedroom, but they're converting it into 2. And then this is a bedroom, bedroom. And then there's a bedroom back here. This is a game room. There's the front door. This is a kitchen, and I'm kind of run out of room. But back here, there's a bathroom and a laundry room. Okay, and this is what it does. So, your 16-inch round's gonna come get this side. So 16, I'll draw it a little bit better. 16-inch round's gonna get this side. Your 14-inch round's gonna get this side. And your return airs are gonna be in the middle in the hallway, wherever you can get them. I'd get them as far back in the hallway as you can, but it really doesn't matter. They don't have any doors or anything. So I had to upsize all the flexes because, you know, you only get 80 CFM and 120 CFM out of a 7 and 80 out of a 6. So to get my air, kind of had to upsize a lot. And so duct, just as it shows, on this as well. Okay, so the return air, so your 20-inch round And I'd give you 20 feet and then a 20, 14, 14Y. And then 14 by 24 boxes. But you only have 13.5 inches, so I put 1 inch out on the bottom and just screw it to the top of the joist, and then put duckboard on the side, and we'll just put a flat grill on it to seal it, you know. What do you mean 24 flat? And so those two, that's 750 CFM each, so that'll be some 1500 CFM. So that's why I did those two. Okay, so rather than Y off here and bring a return air to every single bedroom, we're just going to put transfer airs in the bedrooms. So I'm going to put 8x14 baseboard grills in the bedrooms, and then 6x14 high in the hallway or other living area. Okay. So this guy's name is Steele, Jason Franklin. I gave him your phone number. He wants to meet you here and introduce himself, but he's a cool young kid. He's about 22 years old and he's really cool. He's doing all the work himself. Anyway, combustion air, not applicable. Vent, 2-inch PVC out to side. I told him would just punch it right out the back there to a flat termination. Okay, gas by contractors. So he brought his gas line out here. He's just gonna put a cap on it and give you the fittings because he doesn't want it just all pushed back up into the attic, you know. Once you bring it down, he just wants it neat. So you kind of gonna have to look at that when you get the furnace set and see what exactly you need to do with the line. We can even move it. He just, right when I got here, he wanted to drill the hole and I didn't know exactly where it was going to go. So I gave him a estimation and he said, okay, well just drill it, and if I need to move it, we'll move it. So AC is just going to go right out the back to the back here. He has an existing AC over here I'm going to get rid of. He ran a new disconnect over here with a 30 amp breaker in it. So we're going to set the new AC on the pad and do that. So your drain, you're going to have to put in a condensate pump. They do have this floor drain, but obviously they don't want this PVC going in the middle of their garage. So we're going to have to pump it up into the attic. And then, oh, I put my flashlight away. Let's see if we can see it without. Go up these stairs, just right back there, there's a 3-inch, it's metal vent pipe that goes out through the roof. So there's a little lateral on it. We can just drill into our that and put a our 3/8 tap and die set it. For that, stat, you're gonna put it on an S40, just down in the hallway. So return air, two 14 by 14 flats in the hallway. Let's see. I think that's it.